Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you a Python script which will actually find out prime numbers which are between a starting and a ending range. So this is a simple Python program which is actually asked inside competitive exams or interview questions as well. So how to find out prime numbers in a given range. So this is actually a Python program that I written right here. If I visualize the execution right here, so I will show you step by step how this program is executing. So first of all, we are taking input from the user using this input function. So here we'll be accepting the start range and the end range. So here, as you can see, we need to provide the starting range. So let's suppose I want to find out all the prime numbers starting with 2 and up till 30. So we will find out all these prime numbers between 2 and 30. So this is my starting range and this is my end range. So this is your start variable 2 and end variable is 30. So these are two global variables, and now we are simply printing out the prime numbers between start and end. So as you can see, so now we come to this for loop, and for this specific purpose we are using this simple for loop inside Python. So we are starting it from the start variable to end. So we are looping through 2 up till 31. So 31 is not included, as you can see, n plus 1 is not included. So we are looping through 2 up till 30. And now inside this for loop, the very first thing we are checking right here, that the number must be greater than 1, because as you all know, 1 is not a prime number. So now in the next line here we are comparing that the number must be greater than 1. So in this case 2 is greater than 1. So in this case the condition will be evaluated to true. And now inside this inner for loop here, for I in range 2 comma num, again we are having this again for loop. So we are looping through 2 up till the actual number. So in this case the number is 2, so the condition will evaluate to true, and we will be coming under this for loop. So the condition will be false because the 2 comma 2, so 2 is not included. So this for loop will end and it will print out the actual number right here. So 2 will be the prime number. As you can see, the prime numbers are those numbers which are divisible by itself and 2. So it must be at least two numbers. So 2 is actually a prime number. It is divisible by itself and also it is divisible by 2 as well. So it's a even prime number. And now we come to the next number, which is 3. 3 is greater than 1. So then we run this inner for loop to actually check that if it is divisible by 2 or not. So here we simply check that 3 is not divisible by 2. So this condition will evaluate to false here. So now we will check for the we will iterate through. Now the I value will become 3, so it will end, and again 3 will be printed out. 3 is also a prime number. So now we come to the next iteration, which is 4. 4 is also greater than 1, so it will come into this inner for loop. Again we will be running this inner for loop. So now we'll be comparing if 4 is divisible by 2, which in this case is true. 4 is not a prime number, it's an even number, so this condition will evaluate to true, and now the loop will break, and now the condition will break, and as you can see, this 4 number will not be printed out, and the control will shift to the next number, which is 5. So now as you can see, the num value is 5 here. 4 is not a prime number, so it is not printed out. Now again 5 is again greater than 1, so it will come into this inner for loop, and again we will check here. 5 is not divisible by 2, it will break. Then the I value will be 3. 5 is also not divisible by 3, so this will again go to the next number, which is 4. 5 is also not divisible by 4, and now it will go to the next. So as soon as I become 5, the for loop will break, and then 5 will be printed out. So as you can see, the control has shifted to the else condition. So here we are printing. So it's a very simple program, guys. As you can see how it is simple is it is 2 3 5. So in this case, now 6 is not a prime number, so it will come into this for loop. 6 is divisible by 2, so now the loop will break, and now it will move to the next number, which is 7. So again 7 will be looping through. So this is a very simple logic that we have written inside this. So we are simply having the outside for loop is for checking that the number must be greater than 1, and in the inner for loop we are checking for the divisibility if it's not an even number. So we are checking that it should not be divisible by any even number. So 7, as you can see, it's not divisible by 2, neither it's 3 4. So it will run until 7. So as soon as it reaches 7, the loop will break. So you can just see the flow, guys, the program flow 2 3 5 7. So now we have, it will loop through all the time. So 8, the loop will break. Now it will go to the ninth. So just you can see the flow here. Let me just do the, you can see the flow of the program. It will run up till 30 number. So as you can see, in this way the program will run, and it will print out all the prime numbers which are residing between 2 and 30. So you can see the control flow of the program. So it will reach, it will loop through all the numbers which are there. So as you can see, it is, you can pause the video and write this program, guys. It's a very simple logic. Once you understand it, keep watching this video, you will understand how it is executing it. It is using for loop here, and inside this, so you can see that's all. So it printed out all the prime numbers which are residing between 2 and 30. So this is your outer for loop, which is looping through the number starting and ending. Inside this we have a if condition. Then inside inner loop we are checking for the divisibility of 2. If it is divisible by 2, then we are breaking it. If it is not, then we are printing the number. So in this way you can check out, and then you can paste this program inside Visual Studio as well and run this program as well. So if I run this program here also, you will see it will ask for the starting range. Let me provide 2 and 10. So it will print out all the prime numbers. So you can run it in VS Code as well, just pasting this program right here. Very simple program. And thank you very much for watching this video, and also check out my website freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools.